الذي ليس لأوليته ابتداء ولا لأزليته انقضاء عن كنه معرفته وردعت عظمته العقول، والذي لا تواري عنه سماء سماء ولا أرض أرضا. ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على سيد البطحاء سيد المرسلين والأنبياء أبي القاسم محمد المصطفى.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
وعلى الجوهرة القدسية البتول العذراء سيدة النساء فاطمة الزهراء، وعلى بعلها أمير المؤمنين وبنيها الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
لا سيما على بقية الله وحجته الكبرى الذي بيمنه رزق الورى وبوجوده ثبتت الأرض والسماء، ولولاه لصاخت الأرض بأهلها. واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من حين عداوتهم إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم: لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم: إن الله اصطفى من الناس الأنبياء، ومن الأنبياء الرسل، ومن الرسل أنا، ومن الشهور شهر رمضان، ومن الأيام الجمعة، ومن الليالي ليلة القدر، فجعلها خيرا من 1000 شهر للعامل فيها. صلوات. This hadith is narrated in Ghayatul Maram. It's beautiful information that Rasulullah is sharing in this hadith, although every hadith is equally beautiful. That Prophet says, "Inna Allah astafa min al-nas al-anbiya." Allah has chosen among the humans the prophets. The prophets have been chosen by Allah. Wa min al-anbiya ar-rusul, and among the prophets He has chosen the messengers. We know the messengers are superior. Rasul is superior than a Nabi. A Nabi is somebody who is given the position of the mansab of Nubuwwat, and he receives the revelation, but he may or may not be obliged to propagate. Some of the prophets were sent for their own families and tribes only, not for the entire community or the entire humanity, all the humans of their times. But messengers are the ones who were sent to propagate. So there were 313 messengers in total. So min al-anbiya'i ar-rasul, among the prophets Allah has chosen the messengers. Wa min ar-rusul ana, and among the messengers He has chosen me. So Prophet is the most chosen personality of the humankind. Wa min ash-shuhur shahr Ramadan, among the months He has chosen the month of Ramadan. وَمِنَ الْأَيَّامِ الْجُمُعَةَ, among the days of the week and the days, Allah has chosen the Friday. وَمِنَ الْلَيَالِ لَيْلَةَ الْقَدْرِ, and among the nights He has chosen the night of destiny. فَجَعَلَهَا خَيْرًا مِنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ, Allah made it better than 1,000 months. For لِلْعَامِلِ فِيهَا, for the one who acts in that night. Congratulations to all of you respectable brothers and sisters, as we are commemorating the Mawlid al-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And also the Mawlid of our sixth Imam Ja'far ibn Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam. have our detailed program coming on the 2nd of December, Sunday, where we have invited our special guest, Brother Afif Khan, is coming from Washington, D.C., inshallah, and you will get that in the emails as well. So please remember to participate and tell your friends about this upcoming Sunday's major Mawlid and Unity program, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent the final messenger at a time where his wisdom dictated that the community is now ready for the final Sharia. This requires the tahammul, this requires the forbearance, how much we can tolerate. Prophet received the whole Sharia in one shot. Prophet received the whole Quran in one shot. Are the people ready for that? The answer was that people were not ready for that. That's why the second revelation took place 23 years approximately, because now it is tanzeel. Prophet received the Quran, which is inzal. Inzal means receiving something in one shot. Tanzeel is always gradual. When it comes to the tolerance level of the people, Quran comes in 23 years, because now it's revealed to teach the people, and people are not ready to receive it immediately. Even the rest of the prophets of Allah are no match to the highness of the Prophet. If you remember the story, because our Prophet is the one who manifests all the names of Allah and His personality, and all the attributes of Allah and His personality. And none of the prophets manifested all the names together and all the attributes together. If you remember the story of Prophet Musa, and he was taken as a guest by Allah, and he went to the Mount Tur. He was never taken up to the heavens. He went to the Mount Tur only, right? And this is where, when he asked Allah to show Himself, and Allah said, "Lan tarani ya Musa, you are never going to see me." Prophet Musa simply did not have that much nuraniyat which is required to witness the tajalli and reflection of Allah. And Allah said to Prophet Musa, which is documented in the Holy Quran, where Allah said to Prophet Musa that, this is the ayat of Quran, where Allah said in Surah Al-A'raf that فَلَمَّا تَجَلَّى رَبُّهُ لِلْجَبَلِ جَعَلَهُ دَكًّا. So Allah said, to Prophet Musa so my Lord, show me thyself. Prophet Musa said, so that I may look upon thee, I may look upon you. Allah said, you cannot bear to see me, but look at the mountain. If it remains firm in its place, then you will see me. But if the mountain is, in other words, if mountain cannot sustain, you are not able to see me. So now the verse of Holy Quran says, فَلَمَّا تَجَلَّى رَبُّهُ, when his Lord reflected, manifested to the mountain, لِلْجَبَلِ جَعَلَهُ دَكًّا, the mountain crumbled down. Mountain could not stand the nur of Allah. وَخَرَّ مُوسَى صَائِقًا, and Musa fell down unconscious. The Prophet Musa cannot tolerate, So this is there in Quran. Prophet Musa cannot tolerate the tajalli of Allah, the reflection of Allah. So we are proud to be the ummat, the nation, and the follower of the Prophet. When 3 of the mushrikeen came to the Prophet and said, you claim that you are better than Khalil. Prophet Ibrahim was a friend of Allah, right? Khalil means friend. So how can you be better than him? And Rasulullah replied that Ibrahim was Khalil and I am Habib and Safi. And Habib means the beloved, Safi means the chosen one. Habib and Safi is better. So they said to the Prophet, you say that you are better than Musa, but Musa was Kalimullah, means Allah used to talk to him. He was the mukhatab and audience of Allah. Prophet replied back, Musa used to talk from the earth, min wara'il hijab. That means he was not taken to the samawat, the heavens. He was right here on earth, and he used to talk to Allah min wara'il hijab, from behind the curtain. Whereas I was taken on top of the 7 heavens and then to the Saradat al-Arsh, and I talked to Allah. That means I talked to Allah without the hijab. There was nothing between the Prophet and Allah. So they said, these mushrikeen then said to the Prophet, you claim you are superior than Isa, and Isa used to make the dead people alive. And this is where Prophet calls Imam Ali alayhi salam, Ya Ali. As soon as he says, Imam Ali was far, far away somewhere else in a garden of date palm trees, the narration says, and immediately he comes back. He comes to the Prophet, and Prophet asks him, take them to to the grave of Yusuf bin Ka'ab and make him alive so that they can see the sign of prophethood and the karamat and dignity of imamat. Imam Ali salam headed towards the graveyard of Baqi. Salama, a wife of the Prophet, says, I asked the Prophet, if you allow me, I can also accompany Imam Ali salam so I can go and see the event. So she went with Imam Ali salam, and Imam Ali reaches the graveyard of Baqi and goes to the grave of that individual whom the Prophet had asked him to make him alive. So Yusuf bin Ka'ab, he stands next to the grave, which is decayed, which is a very old grave, and he said a word which we don't know, not written. The narration says he just said a word, not known what word did he say. And then he said to the person in the grave that wake up with the command of Allah. And the guy in the grave opens up and he stands, tall, stand and wake up, and stands right in front of the mushrikeen and everybody else. Please say salawat. That's not a big deal for the Prophet to make anybody alive with the izn and permission of Allah. Anything that all the previous prophets can do, our holy Prophet can do, all of those things, plus much more what the rest of the prophets could not do, because he is the most superior. So Imam Ali asked him that, who are you? And then he introduces himself to the crowd, to those mushrikeen who were present in the crowd, that I am Yusuf bin Ka'ab, Sahibul Ukhdud, the one of the ditch, died 300 years ago. Now the mushrikeen saw this miracle of Imam Ali, and they thought their mind, what was going on in their minds is that, well, if this news breaks in the community and the rest of the people discover that Ali ibn Abi Talib can make a dead person alive with the permission of Allah, more and more people will convert to Islam. So they said to Imam Ali, can you please ask him to go back to the grave so the news stays hidden and concealed and no one knows more than this crowd, and Islam does not advance. Animosity animosity of Islam is full in their minds. This is called jahadu biha wastayqanatha anfusuhum zulman wa uluwa. It's called juhud in the dictionary of Quran. And you deny the reality after seeing it, after realizing it, after you witness it, but you're still not ready to accept the truth. Islam is a religion of accepting truth. Al-Islam huwa taslim, right? If you know the truth, haqq, are you ready to accept? This is Islam. Islam is not defined that you're born to such and such parents. That's not the real definition of Islam. Islam means taslim, essence of submission to the will of Allah and to the haqq and truth and righteousness. Which is the opposite to that is kufr, hiding the haqq. A kafir is the one who conceals, right? So that's the reality. They knew the haqq, they saw the haqq, but even after knowing it, instead of submit to Allah, they are hiding it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Imran, Inna Allah astafa Adama wa Nuhan wa ala Ibrahima wa ala Imrana ala al-alameen. Allah has chosen Adam and Nuh and the family of Ibrahim, the progeny of Ibrahim, ala Ibrahim, wa ala Imran, and the family of Imran over the alameen, over all the dwellers of all the worlds. Ala Ibrahim is confirmed among Sunnis and Shias. All the Mufassirin agree. Ala Ibrahim is Muhammad al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He is the Ala Ibrahim. He is called the family of Ibrahim. The discussion and controversy is about who is Ala Imran. So there are some scholars in the Muslim world who say that Ala Imran means Harun and Musa, Prophet Musa and Prophet Harun, because their father was named Imran. Father of Prophet Musa and Harun was Imran. So they are Ala Imran. There are some who say, like Hassan al-Basri, who says that Isa is Ala Imran, because Isa alayhi salam's mother is Maryam and father of Maryam alayhi salam was Imran, Maryam bint Imran. So Ala Imran is Isa. Some say like this. In the tafsir of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, Ala Imran is Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Because the name of Abu Talib alayhi salam was Imran in Torah. In the Torah, the name of Hazrat Abu Talib alayhi salam was Imran in the Torah. So the original Torah. So he is Ala Imran. And now let's go to the hadith of the Prophet, which is mentioned in Kanzul Daqa'iq, volume 3. Prophet has said, Ma balu qawmin idha dhukira alu Ibrahima istabsharu. Wa idha dhukira alu Imrana ishma'azzat qulubuhum. What's the problem with the people? Prophet says, what's the problem with the people? When Ala Ibrahim is mentioned, they become happy. That means when Rasulullah, Ibrahim is Rasulullah, right? When they talk about Rasulullah, people get happy. But when Ala Imran is mentioned, you find they feel upset. Prophet is upset on this behavior of the people. You feel happy over me, but you don't feel happy over Ala Imran? Unacceptable to the Prophet. Now Prophet says, please pay attention, for وَالَّذِي بَعَثَنِي بِالْحَقِّ, I swear to that Lord, that Allah who sent me with haqq. لَوْ أَنَّ الرَّجُلَ مِنْكُمْ لَقِيَ اللَّهَ بِعَمَلِ سَبْعِينَ نَبِيًّا. If a man amongst you meets Allah with the actions and deeds of 70 prophets combined together. Just imagine 70 prophets of Allah, they do how many good deeds? If one man among you combines all the good deeds of 70 prophets, مَا نَفَعَهُ ذَلِكَ, is not going to benefit him حتى يلقاه بولايتي وولاية أهل بيتي, until he meets Allah with my walayat and the walayat of my Ahlul Bayt, ومودتي and my love, ومودة أهل بيتي and the love of my Ahlul Bayt. Please say salawat. So Prophet said, دخلت الجنة. This is about Mi'raj and the incident of ascension of the Prophet. I entered the paradise. دخلت الجنة رأيت على بابها مكتوبا. I saw it was written on the door of paradise with gold. مكتوبا بالذهب. لا إله إلا الله. There is no Lord worthy, no God worthy of worshipping except Allah. Muhammadun Habibullah. Muhammad is the beloved of Allah. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ali ibn Abi Talib, Waliyullah. Ali, the son of Abu Talib, is the Wali of Allah. Fatimatu, Wali means the Hakim and ruler. Fatimatu Amatullah. Fatima is the maid of Allah. Wal Hasanu wal Hussein Saffatullah. Hassan and Hussein are the chosen ones of Allah. Ala muhibbihim. Prophet is saying that this is written on the door of paradise in gold. Ala muhibbihim rahmatullah. The mercy of Allah be upon their lovers. Upon their lovers be the mercy of Allah. Wa ala mubghidihim la'natullah. And upon their haters be the la'nat of Allah. This is in the hadith of the Prophet, written on the door of paradise. So this is in the narration that when Adam alayhi salam was there, he was kana Adam wa Hawa jalisayn. Adam and Hawa were sitting. Ata bihima Jibreel ila qasrin min dhahabin wa fidda. Jibreel took them to a palace made of gold and silver. Fihe sarirun min yaqutatin hamra. Inside the palace was a bed of red ruby. And over that was a dome. Ala saririn qubbatun min nur. Over the bed was a dome of divine light. Fiha suratun. Inside the dome was a face visible. So Adam alayhi salam, when he had a look at the surat, at the face, he never saw a face that kind of nurani face and illuminous with the divine light. And he said, Ma hadhihi surah. And he said, Ma hadhihi surah. Whose face is that? And Jibreel replies back, Ya Adam, Hadihi Fatima bint Muhammad. This is Fatima, daughter of Muhammad. On the top of the head of the face was a crown. So Jibreel said, Wattaju Abuha. The crown is her father. Well, and she had a necklace. And there was a necklace. So Jibreel said, that is her husband. And she had earrings, Quratan, min lu'lu. There were 2 earrings of pearls. That is Hassan and Hussein alayhim salam. And on top of the face, it was written, Anal Mahmudu wa hadha Muhammad. I am the Mahmud and this is Muhammad. Please say salawat. Wa anal a'la wa hadha Ali. And I am A'la and this is Ali. Anal Fatiru. I am the creator. Wa hadhihi Fatima and this is Fatima. Anal Muhsin. I am the good doer. Wa hadha al-Hasan and this is Hasan. وَمِنِّ الْإِحْسَانِ, and every goodness is from me. وَهَذَا الْحُسَيْنِ, and this is Hussein. Oh, وَهَذَا Hassan, وَهَذَا Hussein. Oh, هذا Hassan, oh, وَهَذَا Hussein. Then Jibreel said that احفظ هذه الأسماء فأنت تحتاج إليها. Remember these names because you stand in need of these names. This is Jibreel is reminding Prophet Adam to memorize these names. Jibreel said that Adam alayhi salam was taken out from the Jannat, from that garden, and he cried for 300 years, right? And after 300 years pass by, Jibreel comes down to Prophet Adam and reminds him about those names of Al-Khamsa At-Tayyiba, Panchtane Pak, those 5 greatest personalities ever. Adam was reminded by Jibreel about those 5 names. This is where Adam alayhi salam said, إلهي بحق محمد وعلي وفاطمة والحسن والحسين يا محمود يا أعلى يا فاطر يا محسن اغفر لي, forgive me, وتقبل توبتي, and accept my tawbah. This is where Adam alayhi salam said that, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replied, لو سألتني في جميع ذريتك لغفرت لهم. If you had asked me about forgiving the entire lineage of yours, I would have forgiven them for the sake of these 5 personalities. Masalu Ahle Bayti, Prophet has said, Masalu Ahle Bayti ka masal safinati Nuh. The example of my Ahlul Bayt is that of the Ark of Noah. Ark of Nuh alayhi salam, the ship of Nuh alayhi salam. Man rakiba fiha naja. Whoever gets aboard this ship got succeeded. So if you want success, you need to have tamassuk, you need to grab on the imamat and walayat of Ahlul Bayt, because that's the boat of success. How much more clear statement does anyone expect from the Prophet? This is the best possible clear statement. Example of my Ahlul Bayt is like the Ark of Nuh. We all know everybody drowned, right? No one survived except those who were in the boat. Even the non-Muslims agree to that information, right? You cannot say in a better way. So, man rakiba fiha naja. Whoever gets aboard this ship got successful. So, if you want to succeed, you have to join and believe in the walayat of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. وَمَنْ تَخَلَّفَ عَنْهَا غَرِقًا. Whoever turns away from that boat got drowned. So this is destruction, turning our back towards the walayat and imamat of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. They are the ones who are created from the nur of the Prophet. خَلَقَنِيَ اللَّهُ وَعَلِيًّا مِن نُورٍ وَاحِدٍ. Isbatul Hudat says, Prophet says that Allah created me and Ali from one nur. So they are part of one nur. They are created from one nur, and they are always together. So the soul of the Ya Ali nafsuka nafsi, when Prophet says your nafs is my nafs, that means your soul is my soul. وَلَحْمُكَ لَحْمِي, your flesh is my flesh. وَدَمُكَ دَمِي, your blood is my blood. So now whatever people are going to do towards Imam Ali alayhi salam against him is actually not against him only, it's against Rasulullah, because his blood is Prophet's blood, his soul is Prophet's soul, and his flesh is Prophet's flesh. This ayat of Quran, before I come to the end of my speech, Allah says, Surah An-Nur, verse 35, Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. Allah is the nur of heavens and earth. Masalu nurihi ka mishkatin. The parable of his nur is like a mishkat. Fiha misbahun, in it is a lamp. So in the hadith it is defined in the tafsir that misbah stands for the nur, the light of the knowledge which is in the chest of Rasulullah. That is the knowledge of the Prophet which is in his chest. And Zujaja is the chest of Amirul Mu'mineen, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam, whom Prophet gave and transferred his knowledge to Imam Ali alayhi salam, and Prophet called him Ana Madinatul Ilma wa Aliyun Babuha. I am the city of knowledge and Ali is its gateway. And yakadu zaytuha yudi'u. So Nurun ala nur, Nurun ala nur, one light on top of the other, stands for the Imam of Ahlul Bayt, who is mu'ayyad and assisted with the nur or divine light of knowledge and wisdom. And no time till the day of judgment will be void from any Imam. There has to be at least one Imam present at every time till the day of judgment. So it is our obligation, brothers and sisters, if we want to join the team, the party of Rasulullah, we have to join and support and believe in the walayat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam and the walayat of Imam Sahib al-Zaman alayhi salam. Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. If you want to be resurrected in a state that you are a mistaq and subject of this ayat of Quran, yas'a nuruhum bayna aydihim wa bi'aymanihim. There are certain people, when they are resurrected, they will have divine light in front of them and on their right hand side. So if you want to be part of that team who will be emitting, who will have the nur and divine light in front of them, on their right hand side, on their left hand side, on the top of theirs and behind their backs, they are surrounded by the nur, then we have to follow the walayat of Ahlul Bayt and do imtisarul awamir and ijtinab an nawahi, and to obey the commands and the positive commands and the negative commands of theirs, so that we can join their team. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us the tawfiq to stick to the risalat and the walayat, risalat of Rasulullah and the walayat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين واخذل الكفار والمنافقين. اللهم انصر من نصر الدين واخذل من خذل المسلمين. اللهم انصر واحفظ وأيد علماءنا الربانيين ومراجعنا الربانيين، لا سيما الولي الفقيه قائد المسلمين. اللهم انصر جيوش المسلمين وعساكر الموحدين. اللهم فك عن الأسراء المسلمين. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى، وعجل في فرج مولانا صاحب الزمان، واجعلنا من أنصاره وأشياعه وأتباعه وأعوانه بجاه محمد وآله الطاهرين. 5 times Ayatul Karima, please, for all the mu'mineen and mustad'afeen and mahroomeen and mazloomeen in the Islamic Ummah, especially those who have requested for dua. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ 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 أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله. Thank you.